Hello and welcome. When we talk about staying healthy, we often think about diet, exercise, and getting enough sleep. And while those things are incredibly important, some aspects of health, particularly men's health, don't always get the attention they deserve. We tend to be reactive, waiting for a problem before we seek a solution. But proactive care is where the real power lies. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's vital for every man's long-term well-being. We're moving beyond the basics of just soap and water to discuss 5 essential and often overlooked care tips you need for your penis. This isn't just about hygiene, it's about function, prevention, and ensuring your health for years to come. By the end of this video, you'll have practical, actionable knowledge to help prevent common issues like erectile dysfunction, infections, and even more serious conditions. So let's get into it. Our first essential tip might surprise you because it starts with something you do every single day without a second thought: putting on your underwear. The way you position your penis in your underwear can have long-term effects. Let's break this down into 2 simple parts. First, avoid underwear that is excessively tight. While you might prefer a snug, supportive fit, constriction is not your friend. Constant pressure can reduce airflow and, more importantly, can limit the natural oxygenation of the tissues. Your penis needs good circulation to stay healthy. Furthermore, men experience spontaneous erections throughout the day and night. If your underwear is too restrictive, these natural events can cause microtraumas, tiny, imperceptible injuries to the tissue that, over many years, can contribute to the formation of scar tissue, potentially affecting function and sensitivity. Giving yourself a little room to breathe is a small change with significant benefits. The second part of this strategy is to consciously alternate which side you rest on. Most men have a default side, whether it's left or right. It becomes a habit, and you probably don't even think about it. However, keeping your penis pressed in the same direction, day after day, year after year, can potentially contribute to a slight curvature over time. The tissues are malleable and constant. One-sided pressure can encourage them to favor that direction. The solution is incredibly simple. Make a conscious effort to switch it up. If you're a left guy, spend a week on the right. There's no strict schedule to follow, just be mindful. This simple act of balancing things out helps ensure everything stays as straight and healthy as nature intended. Now for our second tip, let's talk about a powerful set of muscles you probably don't know you have, but which are absolutely critical for peak performance: your pelvic floor muscles. Think of these as the secret weapon for your sexual health. So, what is the pelvic floor? It's a sling of muscles that sits at the base of your pelvis, supporting your bladder and bowels. But its role goes much further. For men, these muscles are fundamental to erectile function. When you get an erection, blood flows into the penis. It's the job of the pelvic floor muscles to gently contract and help keep that blood there, maintaining a firm erection. If these muscles are weak, it can be harder to sustain that pressure. They also play a major role in ejaculation, as they contract rhythmically to propel semen. Strengthening these muscles, often through exercises known as Kegels, is one of the most effective, non-invasive things you can do to improve your sexual function. Strong pelvic floor muscles lead to better blood flow, firmer and more reliable erections, and greater control over ejaculation. It's like taking a key support system for your sexual anatomy to the gym. Learning to isolate and work these muscles can be a game changer, improving not just your performance and stamina, but your overall confidence. It's a direct way to invest in your sexual vitality from the inside out. Moving on to our third essential tip, and it's a big one: your circulation is your lifeline. This is a simple but profound truth. The health of your penis is a direct reflection of your overall cardiovascular health. What's good for your heart is fantastic for your erections. An erection is, at its core, a cardiovascular event. It happens when your brain sends signals that relax the arteries in the penis, allowing blood to rush in and fill the spongy tissues. If those arteries are clogged or damaged, that process simply can't happen effectively. This is why erectile dysfunction is often one of the earliest warning signs of underlying heart disease. The arteries in the penis are much smaller than the ones in your heart, so they're often the first to show signs of trouble from plaque buildup. So, how do you keep your circulation in top shape? It comes down to smart lifestyle choices. First, your diet. You need to actively reduce your intake of trans fats and saturated fats. These are the fats found in fried foods, processed snacks, and fatty meats. They contribute to high levels of LDL, the bad cholesterol, which leads to the formation of plaque in your arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis. This plaque narrows the highways that your blood needs to travel through. Next, you have to be mindful of your habits. Excessive alcohol consumption and smoking are two of the worst offenders for vascular health. Both cause direct damage to the delicate lining of your blood vessels, making them less flexible and more prone to plaque buildup. Finally, manage your stress. When you're chronically stressed, your body is flooded with hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones cause your blood vessels to constrict, literally tightening them up and restricting blood flow. Stress also inhibits the body's production of nitric oxide, a crucial molecule that signals your arteries to relax and open up for an erection. So, finding healthy ways to manage stress, whether it's through exercise, meditation, or a hobby, is not just good for your mind, it's essential for your sexual function. Now, I know that hearing about how diet and stress directly impact your circulation can feel a bit overwhelming, and making lifestyle changes takes time. But what if there was a way to support your body's natural ability to maintain healthy blood flow from the inside out? I recently came across an eye-opening video that explains a bizarrely simple 7-second home remedy that's helping thousands of men restore powerful, long-lasting erections. It's 100% natural and is designed to target the root cause of these performance issues at the cellular level, without any pills or injections. If this is something you're concerned about, it's definitely worth watching. A QR code is on the screen right now. Just open your phone's camera and point it at the code to watch this free and informative presentation. If you prefer, there's also a link pinned in the very first comment below this video. Alright, now that we've covered the crucial role of circulation, let's move on to our fourth essential tip, which combines hygiene with modern prevention. Our fourth tip combines modern prevention with fundamental hygiene. Proper, thorough cleaning and proactive vaccination are your best defense against infection and disease. Let's start with hygiene, particularly for men who are not circumcised. It is absolutely essential to gently retract the foreskin every day and clean the area thoroughly with mild soap and water. This is because a substance called smegma can accumulate underneath the foreskin. Smegma is a natural buildup of dead skin cells and oils, but when it's not cleaned away, it becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. This can lead to irritation, unpleasant odors, and infections like phalonitis. More seriously, the chronic inflammation caused by poor hygiene is a significant risk factor for developing penile cancer. Keeping the area clean and dry is one of the most important preventative measures you can take. Now, let's talk about a modern tool of prevention, the HPV vaccine. HPV, or human papillomavirus, is an incredibly common sexually transmitted infection. While many strains are harmless, certain high-risk types, particularly HPV 16 and 18, are the leading cause of penile cancer. For a long time, the focus of the HPV vaccine was on preventing cervical cancer in women, but it is just as crucial for men. Getting vaccinated can dramatically reduce your risk of developing penile cancer, as well as other cancers of the throat and anus. It also protects your partners. This combination of diligent hygiene and modern vaccination creates a powerful shield, protecting you from both common infections and life-threatening diseases. Finally, our fifth essential tip is to be proactive, not reactive, by getting regular health checkups. So many men only see a professional when something is wrong. Or they wait until they're 45 or 50 to start thinking about their health in the context of prostate cancer screenings. This is a missed opportunity. Your sexual health is a window into your overall health, and you shouldn't wait for the view to get blurry before you clean the glass. Starting in your 20s and 30s, it's a great idea to have regular checkups that go beyond just a physical. This is your chance to establish a baseline and monitor key indicators of your health that are directly tied to sexual function. What should you be looking at? First, your vascular health. This means getting routine blood work to check your cholesterol levels and blood sugar. As we discussed, Clogged arteries are the #1 enemy of strong erections. Catching slightly elevated cholesterol or prediabetes early gives you the chance to make lifestyle changes before any permanent damage is done. Second, your hormonal health. A simple blood test can check your testosterone levels. Testosterone is vital for libido, energy, and erectile function. Levels naturally decline with age, but sometimes they can drop prematurely due to factors like stress, poor diet, or lack of sleep. Knowing your numbers allows you to address any deficiencies early on. Think of your health as a long-term investment. These checkups are like reviewing your portfolio. By talking with a professional regularly, you can diagnose small problems before they become big ones, ensuring you maintain not just your sexual health, but your overall vitality for the long haul. So there you have it, 5 essential tips for taking care of your penis that can profoundly impact your health. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Be strategic with your underwear. Avoid tightness and alternate your positioning. 2. Strengthen your pelvic floor muscles to build a strong foundation for performance. 3. Protect your circulation with a healthy diet and lifestyle, because blood flow is everything. 4. Combine advanced hygiene with modern prevention, like the HPV vaccine. 5. And finally, be proactive with regular health checkups to monitor your vascular and hormonal health. Taking care of your body is one of the smartest things you can do, and that absolutely includes your sexual health. These aren't complicated or difficult steps, but they are powerful. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content dedicated to health and wellness. Let us know in the comments if any of these tips were new to you. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.